Mendy was a conceited little girl. She had every reason to be, as she was the star of a popular TV show. Mendy had very few friends at school. She always remained big-headed and boasted about being on the television. The other kids in the class listened to her stories and fancied her luxurious and fame-filled life. It was the same with Mendy's cousins. They too couldn't speak much before her, as she often bragged about her fans and accomplishments at such a young age. To make matters worse, her parents too were submissive before her, as they feared that they might offend her in some way or the other. Mendy believed and openly said that her life was beautiful because of the fame and money she had. For others, she said, they live such normal lives, so boring and not at all beautiful. One day, Mendy's cousin Emma introduced her to her new friend Jacob. He was charming, handsome, and full of humor. Jacob and Emma really enjoyed being with each other. At first, Mendy tried to show off, as was her habit, but soon she realized that Jacob wasn't interested in her stories at all. For Mendy, Jacob became a target that she wanted to achieve at all costs. One day, Emma invited Mendy to a picnic. Mendy instantly agreed when she heard that Jacob was going to be there. However, suddenly her manager reminded her that she had to shoot on the day of the picnic. Reluctantly, Mendy had to drop the idea of the picnic. After a few days, Emma invited her for a movie with Jacob. Again, Mendy had to refuse, as she had to go for an interview. For a third time, Emma invited her to a party. Once again, Mendy had to let it pass, as she had to shoot an extra episode for her show. However, luck favored Mendy after a long time, and she happened to catch up with Emma and Jacob at an outing. There, she observed that Jacob was getting along with Emma very well. This infuriated Mendy. The moment she got a chance, she took Jacob by hand and tried to have a friendly chat with him alone. At first, she bragged about her career. But when that didn't seem to work, she started criticizing Emma and her ordinary life. She went on and on until Jacob stopped her. You seem to have a weird conception about life, dear girl, said Jacob with an attitude. Let me tell you something. I believe it's not our life, but it's your life that sucks. No one had said such a thing to Mendy before. She left the place with tears in her eyes and rushed back home. When Grandma saw Mendy so depressed and hurt, she asked her the matter. On hearing what Jacob had said, Grandma replied, "Well, my child, he couldn't be more right." Mendy was surprised to hear that from her grandma. Grandma smiled and asked her a question. When was the last time that you felt truly free, happy, and beautiful? Can you confidently say that you and your life will be beautiful even without the show that you do on the television? Mendy was confused. She didn't know what to say. Then Grandma said, "My child, beauty is all around us. It is in the life that God has given us. We just have to see it. It is beautiful when a mother scolds her child for doing something bad and then hugs the same child to kiss him. Both the anger and affection of elders are beautiful. It is beautiful when you can spend time with your loved ones and sing and dance and play as much as you want. No money can match that." Mendy listened to her grandma attentively while she continued. "It is beautiful to enjoy a healthy life, and at the same time, it is beautiful to enjoy a relaxed old age when you have friends and family around that love you. Look around and see how beautifully God has created each and every aspect of nature. Can you do that?" Mendy was speechless. She realized that till now she had been holding on to a very different concept of beauty. She had been running after superficial beauty that didn't really exist. That experience changed Mendy for the rest of her life. She continued to appear on the television as a star. However, for her friends and family, she became a normal kid. No one could call her conceited anymore. She decided to prioritize things in her life and gave the upper hand to her personal life that truly showed how beautiful life was. She started hanging out with friends, and her parents too became parents in true sense of the word. Gradually, she realized that it was her family and friends that made her life beautiful.